Hey, Aries singles, welcome to your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. My name is Angela, and this reading is, let me correct myself, this reading may be for you if you have Aries in your, give me one quick second, if you have Aries in your sun, moon, rising, or your Venus, heavily in your houses, or you happen to be cross-watching for an Aries. Welcome to my channel. Let's get right into this. But before we begin, okay, so Holy Spirit, show me what it is that you have for Aries at this point in time. Aries, I want you to keep in mind that this reading is general. And with any general, this is not just strictly a love reading, it's a general. So this entails me reading whatever it is that I see across the board that may be relevant to you in this point in time. So bear with me with that. Understand that there's going to be parts of this reading that resonate for you and parts that do not. Simply discard what is not meant for you, and what is, take that in. What's not meant for you may be a part of someone else's story. And feel free to check the videos for your sun, moon, rising, or Venus if you find that it does not resonate at all. Let's get into it. Leo and Scorpio could definitely be relevant to you. Pisces ascendant, you could be dealing with someone, or this could be you, Aries. You may have Pisces ascendant. This may be your rising sign. Aries could be your rising sign. Pisces could be your rising sign. Could be your Mercury. Leo, you could be dealing with a Leo. I feel like your perception of a situation may be a bit skewed. It may be a little bit off. Maybe for some of you, it's because you're not getting clarity from someone. But this could be a very expressive time for you, or you may be wanting to express yourself with something, especially creatively. There may be something that you may be taking action on, Aries, or something that you may be wanting to take action on when it comes to love, or it comes to a lot of different things in your life. It could be your career that you may be wanting to take action on. Yeah, I do feel that you might be opening to love, though right now you may be closed off. I feel that you're open to love because the overall energy of your reading is the Lovers. So a Gemini individual could be significant to you. Giving birth. This could be you giving birth to a new idea or something new in your life. For some of you, you may have someone significant to your life that may have given birth recently. You may have been going through some struggles, Aries. But beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune is here to kind of bring in some type of change in your life. I feel that you may be cultivating prosperity, whatever seeds that you're planting. In other words, wherever you're focusing your energy, whatever it is that you're working on, I feel like you're going to reap a very positive reward with that. With taking action on something and no longer delaying something. And Spirit is encouraging you to be in the flow. Go with the flow of life. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Aries, you came up strongly in the Sag reading. So yeah, you could be dealing with a Sag. You could be dealing with a Leo. Fiery nature, right? So again, we're talking about expressive, extroverted. You could be feeling this way right now. You could be feeling very proud about the fact that you may be on social media. You may be online. You could definitely be in the limelight, the public eye. Or you could be dealing with someone who is, and that could be what's making you feel very proud. You may feel that someone was very manipulative when it came to you, or likewise, you may be very obsessive rather, when it comes to an Aquarius individual. You may be feeling a bit compulsive, mysterious about some things, especially when it comes to your perception. There may be some thoughts that you're wanting to get off your mind, especially on social media. So again, we're talking about the limelight, social media. Some of you could definitely have an online business, or you could be very active online these days. Maybe you have an online dating profile. You might just, I don't know, be posting more pictures than normal at this time, because you may be feeling like you have a lot going on. You have a lot to be proud of. Family, home is going to be very significant. You're wanting to lay roots with something. You're wanting to solidify some things in your life. You're really focused on self-care, maybe even purchasing real estate, moving, securing some contracts in your life when it comes to home. Or you may be wanting a family with someone in particular. Someone feels like home to you. And yeah, you may be feeling very empathic. There could be some issues with self-pity. Some of you, Aries, could feel like you've made a lot of sacrifices for someone. You could definitely be having a change in perspective with certain things, especially with your perception being off. Family seems to be a central focus. As I stated to you before, some of you, we talked about birth of a child. You could have welcomed a new child recently. Some of you could be pregnant. You may be wanting to build a family, as I stated, with someone in particular. That situation likely didn't pan out because this is a singles reading, and it may have had something to do with a third-party situation. Third party. So I did mention the overall energy of your reading is the Lovers. The crossing energy is anger in chains. And what I mean by this is you are feeling chained to some old anger that comes with something, maybe some old beef that you had with somebody on social media. We're talking about social media, right? There's somebody that you want to get off of your head, somebody that you want to get out of your mind, Aries, but it's like this person just will not leave your thoughts. You could surgically remove this person from your mind. You're like, Aries, I sure would. You love this person, no doubt, but it's like you're saying, I'm not really willing to put a risk into the situation because you feel that someone has an artificial heart. For some of you, this could be literal. You could be having some type of open heart surgery. You could be having, some of you may have a defibrillator, possibly. Random. But for some of you, you feel like someone was very fake when it came to their emotions and their love. That's your perception of them. Fake. They were phony. So yeah, you're not willing to put a risk into going back into something with someone, though you may love them to pieces, Aries. 7 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so there was some type of deception, some funny business, some games that were being played. Yeah, so that adds to the fact that you do feel that this person does have an artificial heart, that they were not being genuine. They may have been doing things for the public, right? To maybe you guys had a very public relationship and they may have been putting on this facade, putting on airs for the public. You guys have been posting, like I said, posting a lot of pictures of the two of you together to give off this image that you guys were in a very happy, loving, envious type of relationship. But really deep down, you're feeling disappointed about something. There could have been a Libra individual that could have ghosted you. You may have Libra in your chart, Aries. You feel like somebody was, yeah, manipulative. All about playing games, head games in this connection. Yeah, you grew to love this individual in spite of their flaws, right? There was a very strong and deep connection that you had with this person. You were very happy at one time until this individual ghosted you, until there was trouble in paradise and there was a separation that may have happened possibly between you and a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus. Be a Leo, Venus. Okay, so you find yourself stuck on this person and maybe unsure about how to release yourself from their energy. One quick second. Okay, here's your Cancer. That card flew out. Leo, Cancer cusp for some of you. They may have Leo. And I see an air sign. They could have air in their chart as well. Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. We did see Aquarius in the beginning, and we got the Lovers as the overall energy, so we got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and I did show you Libra. Yeah, so all the air signs are definitely here. You could be dealing with an air sign, Sun, Moon, or Rising. I see water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. We did mention Cancer. Now we did mention Pisces. Now we're mentioning Scorpio. You may be wanting to send them a message online. You guys could be checking out their social media page and very curious about what's going on with this individual these days. Something has you feeling off balance, or maybe you're feeling off balance about this situation. Yeah, because you feel that someone, like I said, had an artificial heart. They were selfish. They played games when it came to your emotions, and you just didn't have time for that anymore. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. Head games. We're adults. Let's have a serious relationship. You're saying, I want something equal and balanced, and I wonder if there is someone out there for me that will offer that. Remember, the roles here can be reversed. Yeah, there's a soulmate relationship that you're feeling disappointed about. It just didn't work out between the two of you, and you're questioning whether or not there's still a future between the two of you. Someone may be wanting to start anew and reconcile with you, Aries, or you may be feeling this way towards someone because you may feel that there is a separation that you did not necessarily want to take place here. And you may have someone that wants to come to you to make things right. And I do see that someone is returning, or at least contemplating a return to you to fix things. After things, it looks like they're very unhappy about the fact that you ghosted them, obviously. But yeah, they're saying that waiting for you is a waste of time. They feel like they're waiting in vain when it comes to the circumstances that they find themselves in after you may have ghosted them and just kind of disappeared off the face of this earth. But they see you online though. For some of you, yeah. There could have been a third party. You may have definitely separated from someone that you were in union with beside this person, because remember, we're talking about a third party. Right? Someone may have interjected into your relationship, interfered with your relationship. There were definitely 3 people involved somewhere in the scenario, possibly a Scorpio individual or someone with a heavy Scorpio in their chart. It looks like, yeah, there was something contributed to the downfall of a third-party relationship. They may no longer be involved with someone, and maybe they may be looking to communicate with you. Communicate with you about what? About why the two of you broke up. They're definitely curious about you. This online situation, I promise you, this is coming up so heavily. Something's going on online. You guys could be communicating online by email, social media, something of that sort. Okay, so I'm saying, yeah, they're feeling stuck. You're feeling stuck, Aries. You didn't want this to end, but you're feeling stuck because you love this person. So we're talking about anger and chains, right? You feel chained to this individual, chained to the situation, feeling like you're unable to completely move on from this situation or from this person because you still have a lot of emotion that you carry for this individual. Possibly a Libra. We did talk about Libra, right? You could be taking this individual to court. Okay, you may be traveling to go and see this person. They may be at a distance from you. They could be thinking about paying you a visit. Okay, they may be going through some hard times themselves. Someone here may be homeless. They could have lost their home, could have lost their stability, their job, their finances. Could definitely be topsy-turvy right now. But without a doubt, they definitely feel your absence. And they're definitely thinking about thinking about their selfishness, or feeling that you're selfish. You won't help them. They may need help with something. Okay. Yeah, they're going through a very hard time, very difficult time. This could also be you, Aries, facing something in their life. Something may have caused you to become unglued. You may have acted out of character, Aries, or maybe this individual did. Yeah, bringing illusions to the table and also being very cold and distant from you right now. You may feel that this person is being very aloof, or this may be how they see you. Yeah, they want this family atmosphere again, but they definitely feel that they've lost you more than once, more than twice. Yeah, because of somebody's roaming eye and someone's willingness to be a player, which caused a lot of beef between the two of you, a lot of conflict, a lot of petty arguments that were just completely unnecessary. Some of you are married to this individual, or you were just in a very long-term commitment that was like marriage. They may be wanting to, they're trying to find the courage to bring you back in their life. They feel that you are their better half. But there was some jealousy involved with another woman involved in this scenario, because I do see 2 women. I see King of Wands, Queen of Wands, and I see the Empress. So we got a couple here and we got an outside party here. Do I have this right? Emperor, we got the Empress, Queen of Wands, and we got the King of Wands. Yeah, that's obvious that someone came in between the two of you. right? Threw things off. This could have been a family member. But this could have definitely been like a baby's mom situation. Yeah, there was jealousy, and somebody decides to just let this go. This situation is too much to handle. Like, why am I holding on to this? Why am I going through this? Somebody said, let me let this go. I'm going to release myself from this situation. And they left, a third party, where they felt that the two of you were not getting along because they felt that someone here was too prideful and too deceptive. Somebody is too proud to beg is what I'm hearing. Like, they're too proud to tell you that they still love you, that they still care. And yeah, there was definitely a third party situation. Could have been a Gemini that you were dealing with. But yeah, there's a decision that they may be making. Okay, but they're definitely being greedy. They don't want to make a decision. They are dealing with somebody, or they were dealing with someone past tense. They wanted to be greedy, and yeah, they're finding it to take a risk to come and clear things up with you. I don't get this. They're saying, I want you, but I don't want to change. Who did I get? I got that for Sagittarius also. They're saying, I want my cake and I want to eat it too. I want you, Sag, or I want you, Aries, but I don't want to give up my lifestyle. You're the only one for me, but this player life, that's for me. Being sneaky, being conniving, I like that lifestyle. That type of thing is what I'm getting. So yeah, they're feeling heartbroken and they're feeling torn about what to do. They're feeling completely off balance. They kind of feel that their world is shattered. They want to talk to you. They want to work on this. They want to rebuild the situation, but they're saying that they're realizing how inconsistent that they are when it comes to a relationship. Or this is you, Aries, pointing that out about them. Like, they're too inconsistent when it comes to a relationship. I can't really rely on them to be there for me in my time of need. I can't really rely on them to give to this relationship the way that I do so that it doesn't feel so one-sided, right? So the two of you are not on the same page when it comes to those things. Having a healthy relationship, you both may want it, but when it comes down to it, it's like someone has to, you feel that one of you is not really putting forth a genuine effort. So you're feeling confused and you're feeling disappointed, or they are toward you. They're wanting to release themselves, but they're still very curious about you. They still have feelings for you, but they wonder if you still have feelings for them. They may be thinking about coming forward to apologize and have this new start, but they're just feeling too hurt. Feeling too hurt in the aftermath of what happened and some things that they said that they just simply cannot take back. Some actions that they put out there that they put against you that they can't really pull back and, fix. They want to send you a message, but they feel like the two of you just butt heads about everything else. Both of you may have Aries in your chart. I see Virgo. They don't know what they want. Or they don't know what you want. They don't know what they want to do. They're saying, I love you, but I just don't know what to do. I don't know. So they're having this tug of war, this internal tug of war about wanting to do the right thing, but actually moving out of their comfort zone to do it. Loving you, not wanting to let go with you, grappling with this, saying, I want to let go. I want to release myself from this energy, this love that I have for you. But that's the argument that they're having with themselves. I can't let you go. I want the best of both worlds. I want to be able to come and go as I please, be a bachelor, a bachelorette, not commit to you, but still come home to you. They know that's not going to work anymore. They can't pull that type of stunt anymore. The jig was up. You found out the truth about them, Aries, or vice versa. They want to communicate with you, but they're like, I don't know that that's really going to make a difference after everything that has happened. Let's take a look at their energy toward you, Aries. For the Aries cross-watcher, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Aries cross-watcher. Your cross-watcher is feeling equally as stuck. Gemini individual. They want this love between the two of you. They want this to exist between the two of you. They miss you. Especially if there's a Gemini, you have Gemini in their chart. Oh yes, believe it, they miss you. Your cross-watcher could be going through some type of financial drawback. And if you thought they were doing fine without you, they're not. They're stuck on you. They're feeling heartbroken because of the situation. Heartbroken that you're no longer in their life, that you left their world. And they may be wanting to clear this up with you. But they realize that the two of you just didn't get along. You guys have tried this before, right? They're trying to find the courage to move forward and maybe work on a financial situation that they're going through themselves. It looks like they've got a lot on their plate that they're dealing with as well, your cross-watcher. They may be wanting commitment. They may not be expecting it from you, but they're saying, I want commitment in my life. I want to be married. But when it comes to you, I have to stand my ground because you're not going to give me what it is that I want, or what is, you're not going to give me what I'm worthy of as far as being committed and being someone that's really going to be there for the long haul and with no funny business, right? They want a grown-up relationship, and when instead they feel like they got, this was in reverse, by the way, but was a 7 of Swords. Deception, games. So they're kind of feeling hopeless about the situation between the two of you, and they're hoping for brighter days. They love you, but they feel like it's time to give up the fight. Give up the fight for this relationship because they feel like they're fighting for something on their own, that this isn't an equal effort, that this isn't both of you really putting forth a concerted effort to make this happen. They don't really expect much out of you. Aries or cross-watcher. Let's see what this heartbreak is about. Yeah, they're going through some difficulties when it comes to their money. Yeah, they're not feeling happy because they feel like they did have to kind of walk on eggshells when it came to you. And they're saying, I don't really want to, you know, test the waters with this situation again when it comes to this. Or allow you to test the waters with them when it comes to this relationship. They do feel that it's over. That this love that the two of you once shared is now over. You're closing the door on this with the World card. It is done. So they're not really looking back expecting much. They're feeling stuck though. Okay, somebody is feeling stuck. They feel like you're stuck. Because they knew you had two people, possibly an air sign and a fire sign. And that's why they're saying it's over. This situation that took place between the two of us, this love that we once had, it's done. It's over because you had two people. Remember I said they want an adult relationship, marriage, true commitment. They want to have a family. And instead they feel that you betrayed them. And they're still trying to find a way to heal from the fact that they're trying to heal from this and the things actually fell apart, right? The realness of this relationship is really hitting them. The fact that it's over. Possibly due to an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It looks like they are trying to find the strength to get out of this place of jealousy because they may be feeling jealous. Yeah, that you were dealing with multiple people, that there was definitely a third party, or that you had some type of social life or some type of game that you were playing with other people. Okay, so it's like I see a new beginning, but somebody is saying no, I have to guard my heart against this because I'm not wanting to fight anymore. I don't want to fight. I don't want to argue. I don't want to butt heads with you anymore. Now someone owes someone. They could owe you money. They could owe you an apology, an explanation. And it looks like your cross-watcher may be waiting on an explanation. They may have found out that you were married, that you did have a family. And right now, they're definitely closed off to their emotions when it comes to you. They're not wanting to put their heart out there when it comes to you. Because they feel that it's a waste of time to really share how they really feel. That it's just going to kind of fall on deaf ears and that they're talking to a brick wall. So they are feeling a bit unhappy. They're not wanting to close this door or close this chapter with you, really. But they're saying, reasoning to themselves, like, it doesn't make sense for me not to. If I want a commitment, this means that I have to move on from you. You were the one that I wanted this commitment with, could be what they're saying, Aries, but they're saying, realistically, I know that I'm not going to get that from you. You gave off this illusion that you wanted me, But in hindsight, you really didn't, is what they could be saying. They may be sending out a message to you, or maybe they did send you a message, and they may be wanting you to come back. Or after receiving this message, you may indeed come back into their life, arguing, fighting, feeling like they have to compete for your attention. Yeah, they blocked you. They may have blocked you because they no longer want to feel stuck. They feel stuck, but they're saying eventually at some point, I'm going to have to release myself from this situation and get out of being stuck. So yeah, they may be looking for a new start elsewhere because they're looking back on past injustices that happened between the two of you. The fact that you may have taken advantage of them in some way, shape, or form, or that you took their kindness for weakness, and that you were completely selfish when it came to this relationship. They wonder if you really learned your lesson. Did you really receive your karma after all was said and done? Okay, they're kind of waiting for your karma to take place because you were dealing with someone else. And okay, and maybe you were in a relationship with someone else while you were with them. You're not talking. And maybe they are making arrangements for their lives. They're really trying to rebuild themselves and get back to their sense of self after all the deception, the lies, and the temptation that happened. And they feel that you definitely fell for the bait. And they don't feel like you know what the heck you want anyway. They're saying, I love my Aries, or I love my cross-watcher, could be what you're saying, Aries. But you're like, they don't know what the hell they want. So it's like you're releasing yourself. You're no longer bound to this situation, is what you're trying to say. I don't want to be bound to this anymore. And nor do I want to be jealous. I just want to be single. Or someone may have become single from a third party. They may not be moving forward because they don't feel like it's a wise move to do so. This Aries or Virgo individual. Because of disrespect. But they do have something that they want to say to you, and they do want to be very frank and very upfront with what it is that they want to say. But they're hoping that you will drop your guard, that you'll put down your walls when it comes to this situation, because they're saying to you, I'm not bringing any illusions. I just want to release this burden that I'm carrying. I want to release this guilt that I'm carrying. And they want to say that they're willing to fight for this connection. But they don't feel that they have the guidance that they need. Or they may have been, okay, somebody definitely left their family, left some kids, left a wife behind. Did I say that before? Abandonment. So there could be some type of residual feelings of abandonment from the past. Somebody saying, you know, I just didn't want you to leave me. I've been left enough in my life. My dad walked out, that type of thing. And I didn't want you to walk out on me. Or I'm scared. I love you so much. I just didn't want to lose you. But now that I have, I'm like, someone's definitely very emotionally distraught. Someone feels that you're not there for the children emotionally or financially because you're too caught up with thoughts. Hoes, side situations. And they feel that you've chosen that over a serious connection. Aries or cross-watcher. For others of you, this may have to do with your relationship with your mother or father. You could have had a fallout over some petty stuff with your kids, and you may be estranged from your children. You're thinking about one another, but you're not sure how to approach the situation after things may have gotten out of hand. And for others of you, this could have been a friendship or a work relationship with someone that could have just completely went left, and just someone doesn't want to come forward because they question the other one's motives. And it's like somebody is kind of stuck on the situation and unable to kind of move on from it. Unable to move on from you in certain circumstances or situations. And there may be some things here that you've been maybe wanting to do from childhood, entertained doing from childhood, but never really followed through. So it does seem to me that there's some new beginnings, some steps that you're going to be taking to go toward these new things. Some of you, you want a family. You feel like you've been putting this off, but you're saying, you're the one that I want a family with. I just wish you would get it together. But they're saying, realistically, why entertain that? I know you're not going to get it together. I know you're not going to be the man or the woman that I hoped for. That type of thing is what I'm getting. Aries, sun, moon, or rising. They feel that they were accommodating to you, or somebody needs some type of a living accommodations. Somebody needs some help because maybe they're on the verge of homelessness. They may be between homes at this time. All right. So in the near future, I see that someone is going to choose a new direction, very likely. They may be choosing a new direction as far as this relationship, maybe deciding to leave a third party, someone where they thought the grass was greener somewhere else. They may be choosing a new direction in the near future, and they may be feeling that you are the one that they can really have this successful future with. Now, for some of you, with your career, you're choosing a new direction in the near future, and you may be taking leaps and bounds to go through that, right? Like what I said before, cultivating prosperity, and I see success coming in as a result. Yes. So I see a yes on someone's mind, a yes on someone's heart when it comes to this. Yeah. So you may want the same thing, but at one time or another, you may not have been on the same page. Sorry about that, Aries. So let's move on to the advice for the Aries. The Aries, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What is the advice? Holy Spirit, what is the advice for the Aries? Facts. The name Frida could be significant to some of you. The name Tara could be significant. It says this situation involves your past life memories. Okay. So past life situations. Someone is very fixated on the past situation between the two of you. They are having a difficult time separating themselves from the situation. The circumstances the way that it is. It says there's no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully for some area in your life. I don't know. This could be with work. It could be with love. Saying everything is working out beautifully between the two of you, possibly. Golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. Okay, so we're talking about success when it comes to a career opportunity and getting started and getting out of this place of procrastination. Yeah, confirmation. Get started with that. Yes, but in the meantime, there's two cards. Let's see, they both came out. Have peace. Be in this place of peace. Know that everything is going to work out. Especially if some of you are single parents. You're worried about financial situations. You're kind of scrambling to get your financial situation together because maybe the breadwinner of the family left or whatever it is. You could be looking for a new job, looking for a new home. Spirit saying, be at peace. Everything's going to be okay. Your financial situation is going to come together. You're going to find new career opportunities, whatever this is, where you feel lost and you feel directionless. You feel like something's not coming together. Spirit is saying, hold on a little bit longer. It's going to be okay. There is potential for success to take place in the future with something that you're wanting. Yeah, this is why Spirit is saying, remain positive about this success that's coming in for you. Remain positive in spite of the situation. And that's why I'm saying go with the flow. We talked about in the beginning. Yeah, the situation will improve for you. Go with the flow in the meantime. Aries or cross watcher is what Spirit is saying. So, Aries, this concludes your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. I hope that it resonated with you. And again, it will not resonate with all. And I hope that you did take what resonated with you and what didn't, especially if you got this far into the video. But with that, Aries, I wish you guys nothing but the absolute best and continued success. More power to you. If you found that it resonated, hit the thumbs up button, hit the like, leave a comment below, and consider subscribing if you already haven't. I'll see you guys again in another video. Peace.